she want it, I'm gonna give it up. If she run it low, I'm gonna fill her cup. If it's spill, chill, I'ma clean it up. I'll be right here, cause she's enough. If she needed the money, I'm gonna give it up. If she getting bored.
Counting down to first pitch tonight at Minute Maid Park. It's the battle of bragging rights in Texas. The Rangers and the Astros. Next. On a predictably warm night for baseball, MLB The Show welcomes you to Minute Maid Park in downtown Houston. As MLB The Show is proud to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball. Straight ahead, a couple of teams from the Lone Star State do battle for the coveted Silver Boot Trophy, as it'll be the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian, happy to have you along for what looks like an entertaining matchup. I'm joined as always in the booth by my colleagues Dave Cambell and Eric Karros, and Dave, will begin with you. What looks most interesting about this matchup?
Well, these two teams from the state of Texas always get after each other when they match up because the Silver Boot Trophy is on the line. Expect this one to be competitive throughout.
All right, Dave, thank you, and we'll hear from Mr. Karros in a moment. But first, let's check out the starting lineup for the defending American League champion Texas Rangers, brought to us by State Farm. Get to a better state, State Farm. They'll square off against a guy who's very quietly become one of the better left-handed starters out there, as you see the numbers for the veteran Wandy Rodriguez. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Ian Kinsler will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and gone! A home run! So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
And Matt, you talk about a rude welcome to the ball game. The first pitch gets sent over the wall. That is not how you want to start a game if you're on the mound.
Elvis Andrus will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Andrus still only 23. Won't be 24 until late August. Started to make some strides offensively in 2011. The batting average, RBIs, stolen bases, all career highs.
Yeah, I'd have to think those numbers will continue to increase. I mean, this is a guy that's had to do a lot of his learning at the major league level, and that experience is going to suit him well going forward.
And a bunt attempt misses, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Now you got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Boy, I would have thought he was gearing up for a 3-1 fastball, but he pulled the string on a beautiful changeup instead. That pitch fooled me and the guy at the plate.
And he struck him out.
And when you've got a guy that throws this hard, normally this changeup becomes what you might call a power changeup. Whatever you call it, that was still a great two-strike pitch there.
Josh Hamilton will stand in, the left field starter on last year's AL All-Star team. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. On the way. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
This is a very good hitter up here, so he might get the green light on 3-0.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to see here they were not going to give him anything near the zone to hit in this at-bat. You see the sequence on show track, and this turns out to be just about the equivalent of an intentional walk.
Adrian Beltre will dig in now, named the starter at third base for last season's American League All-Star squad. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Beltre really seemed to enjoy his first season down in Texas, and who wouldn't, surrounded by that lineup? His 32 home runs, the most he'd hit in one campaign since that 48 home run breakout year with the Dodgers in 2004.
Yeah, got to play in a World Series for the first time in his career, too, which is obviously what guys play for.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, guys might chase a slider down and away, but not a fastball.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
And as we show you the sequence here, I think you'll see that really none of these pitches were in spots that he could do any damage. So when you look at this at bat as a whole, you can just simply say he got outpitched there.
Nelson Cruz will stand in.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Right on the inside part of the plate. Not much you can do with that fastball.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Rangers strike for 1, courtesy of the Ian Kinsler home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 1-0 Texas. Starting lineup for the Astros, as put forth by manager Brad Mills, looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Jordan Schaefer will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Schaefer, a former Braves prospect, came over in the deal for Michael Bourne at the deadline last year, and he should get a good long look, you'd have to imagine.
Yeah, I think he will. He hasn't had a great deal of success at the major league level yet, but he's got that power-speed combo that general managers dream about.
The 1-0 pitch is served on the ground to third, and Beltre throws on to first for the out. Jed Lowry digs in at the plate. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Jed acquired along with Kyle Weiland in the deal that sent Mark Melanson to Boston. With the Sox last year, Lowry a .252 hitter, 6 home runs, 36 RBIs. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
And that release point I mentioned a minute ago still hasn't really shown up yet. I tell you, though, you do not want to give these guys too many 2-0 or 3-1 counts.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
And they're getting toward that dangerous part of the lineup here, so he definitely doesn't want to walk him.
Won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Matt, it always sends up a bit of a red flag when you miss with 4 straight.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for the first time here. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. Runners on first with 1 down.
Whoa, avoid the dude.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
And you'll see on this replay, this pitch is up, and he puts a pretty good jolt into it. He's just a little unlucky as it stayed up a bit too long.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here comes a good hitter in Carlos Lee. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The lead with 38 doubles a season ago, 2 off the NL leader Joey Votto with 40. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. The Rangers lead it 1-0. Mike Napoli leads things off now in the top half of the second. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit here to open up the second.
Already have a 1-0 lead thanks to a home run in the first, and now the leadoff man's on here to start the second.
David Murphy will get his first shot at it here.
Left fielder, David Murphy.
Ball 1. Murphy, much more than just a 4th outfielder. He's been a big part of the Rangers' success these past few years.
Right, and every World Series team seems to have a David Murphy-type guy on it. A good, solid role player, good pinch hitter, can play all 3 outfield positions, got some pop, he can run. Just a great guy to be able to turn to when you need him.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1.
Nice.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Came right into the wheelhouse there, but got it past him.
Let's go, Stros!
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And that's a good pitch, right at the bottom of the strike zone. If you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he'll hit it somewhere on the ground, but they'll take the strikeout for out number 1, no doubt.
Mitch Moreland will get his first cuts here.
Mitch Moreland.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Moreland, sort of a revelation in Texas during the 2010 campaign, came up late in the year, took over the first base job, and wound up hitting .467 in the World Series that year. He's set, now the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
And this is a guy at the plate, he won't compromise down 0-2. He's going to still try and drive something.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. One there. On to Lee, but it's too late, and they'll settle for the out at second.
Yeah, maybe a moment's hesitation there getting the ball out of his glove, and that was just enough to beat out the back end. Shows you just how much things have to be perfect to turn the double play.
Colby Lewis will step in now.
Pitcher, Colby Lewis.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And this one will be out of play off to the left. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
And the scoreboard has that as pitch number 34 already. For an inning and 2/3, that is far too many.
Full count now, 3-2.
And one benefit of this extra patience is the runner at first will get a head start on 3-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rangers lead this one 1-0. Brian Bogusevic will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here it comes. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Take something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Hamilton retreats out near the hill in center field to make the catch. Chris Johnson steps in now. Now the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, and that never even threatened the strike zone. You have at least got to make him sweat a little.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 2-2 offering. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here, still 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Making him work out there, the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Jason Castro will be the batter. First pitch coming. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
Little predictable here. Down, up, down. Hitters can catch on to that after a while.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Went up after him at the letters, but couldn't quite get the call. Tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And pretty obvious that he didn't care for that call too much. You can see the look of disgust there.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Payoff pitch one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Cruz has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Elvis Andrus will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Josh Hamilton will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Well, for Hamilton a year ago, just 121 regular season games played. Remember, he hurt his shoulder early in the year in a game in Detroit, then ran into one problem after another that really hampered him all the way throughout the World Series.
Yeah, he really gutted it out, though. I mean, there were times in the postseason where he was barely moving, but he played through it. And, you know, even if he's at 70%, if he says he can go, I'm writing his name in the lineup.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Schaefer is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 1-0. Jose Altuve makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Right there for strike 1. Altuve took over as the Astros' everyday second baseman with the trade of Jeff Keppinger to the Giants about a week before the deadline last year.
And they like the skill set that he brings to the table, the speed, the energy. He's an exciting young player.
And for someone that's 5'7", about $170, he's got a little bit of pop, too.
2010, 15 home runs in the minors, another 12 if you combine the 3 levels he played at last year. You're right. He can swing it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Line hard into left. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Pretty good swing right there leading off this inning. He just sends this thing right inside the bag at third, but a nice play out there in left field to get to it quickly and hold him to just a single.
Wandy Rodriguez will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And the infield's ready for the bunt should that sign be put on right here.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And Napoli's only play will be to first, so the sacrifice attempt is a good one.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to be a winning team, fundamentals are what it's all about. I've seen too many pitchers not take this part of the game seriously, and you know who it winds up hurting eventually? Him. But this is a good job of putting it down and getting that guy up to second base.
Jordan Schaefer will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Move the runner, would you?
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Boy, where is the bat speed?
Let's get the win, Astros!
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. And guys, I didn't exactly see what happened out there, but he appears to be shaken up. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Jed Lowry will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. One left for Houston. They're down 1-0. Number 70 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 70.
Adrian Beltre will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, and when that pitch left his hand, I bet he thought he had a strikeout.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time.
Now, shut them down.
And here's another first pitch strike, and he's just running roughshod right through this lineup.
They just have not put up much of a fight. I totally agree. He's had his way out there from the word go.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Mike Napoli will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Napoli, an exceptional year in 2011. Became just the second catcher in American League history to finish with 30-plus home runs and a batting average higher than .320. Ivan Rodriguez the other back in 1999. Now he reaches out here and just serves this one out behind first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Texas is out in front, 1-0. J.D. Martinez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined back over second. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Carlos Lee will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Misses, ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
Lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
here's the show motion version of that ball four. Whoa, look out! Well, that just shows how little time you have to react to a pitch that's coming in right at you like that.
Brian Bogusevic will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball, 1-0. And this is on the inside corner. Very close, but it's 2-0 now.
Let's move that runner.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
And now the upshot of this is you have the tying run at third. The go-ahead run at second was still only 1 out. Now we'll see how they want to play this from a defensive perspective.
Chris Johnson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And after 3 fairly painless innings, he's had to throw a lot of pitches here in the fourth.
One-0 pitch now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded foul off to the right side. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that ball is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Yeah, and he may have gone to the well one too many times there, and it's going to wind up costing him. Once you give a hitter an idea for the speed and delivery of that thing, he'll learn how to handle it, and I think he handled it about as well as he could there.
Jason Castro will try it again. He flew out his first time. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And that looked to be a hit-by-pitch that's born on frustration. He's still smarting over that home run ball, but he's just going to get himself in even more hot water if he keeps pitching like that.
Number 70 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. First pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Wandy Rodriguez will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And think what a disaster it would be if the pitcher could keep this going.
Fouled back. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Don't know quite the reason, but his mechanics do not look quite as good as they did in the first 3 innings.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Houston. David Murphy will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
They set up away that time, but he couldn't quite hit a spot with a bender.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Mitch Moreland will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And he might not get a better pitch to hit this entire at bat.
Now here's a changeup that's pulled toward right center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now he's retired.
Colby Lewis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a shot to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jordan Schaefer will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, and it's okay to work inside, but the last thing you want to do is hit a racehorse leading off an inning. You can bet that light is burning green right about now.
Jed Lowry will step in, a groundout victim his last time. There he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And this is one dude that's tough to phase out there. After getting hit by the pitch, he says, all right, man, you're going to pay for that. He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
He waits. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Certainly having a little issue with the location of his fastball here tonight. You see where that thing is, catching far too much of the plate, and that thing becomes the second home run he's allowed so far.
J.D. Martinez will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
And it's a pretty rare sight to look up at that scoreboard and see a team that has more runs than hits, but that's what we've got here.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Now this almost looks intentional. He can't possibly be missing this badly.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Grounded foul. Five runs on only 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a hard hit ball back through the box, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, this is always a bit of a conundrum for a pitcher. You try to stick a foot out or a hand to knock the ball down, you risk the deflection or even worse, an injury. Here he can't knock this one down, and it hops right over second base and on into center field.
Here comes Ron Washington now up out of the Ranger dugout. And that's going to be all for the starter, Colby Lewis. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Scott Feldman is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Carlos Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fouled straight back. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Full count, 3-2.
And you can't afford to walk him here, so we'll see if they stay with the hard stuff on 3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not necessarily the pitch you'd expect on 3-2, but maybe that's what makes it effective. You see, they challenged him up in the zone that time, and if you're expecting something at the knees, it's tough to go up and get that.
Brian Bogusevic will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
And the official save won't come until the 9th, but if he can work out of this with a 1-run lead, this could wind up being the pivotal moment of the ball game right here.
Chris Johnson will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time. Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And this is what you have to do on the base pass. Continue to apply the pressure. Even with a 4-run lead, if you think you can take second, go for it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
And this is a team that will not be content with what they've got. They'd like to make this a 5-run lead if they can.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's got to be careful not to overstride into a pitch on his hands like that.
Let's get ahead.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Just obvious they weren't going to give in to him there. No reason to with the base open, so at least they'll now have a force at first, second, or third here with 2 away.
Jason Castro will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hit something hard right here.
And this is low, but Napoli applies the good block to hang on. Up high, 2-1 now.
And they'd love a 2-out double, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus. It's short. A flip to Kinsler covering for the force, and that'll end the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-1. Ian Kinsler will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, good numbers to this point. You see it right there. 5 1/3, just 2 hits and a run allowed. Most definitely a quality start by any calculation.
Elvis Andrus will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I thought for a while that his pitch count was going to become a factor, but that last quick inning really helped him out quite a bit.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
And right now, boy, you're looking for any kind of base runner. Something to get this guy out of the groove he's been in.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Now a swing, and he pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Josh Hamilton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Too low, 1-0.
In trailing by 4 runs here in the 6th, you really need to pick up the pace offensively.
Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit.
And guys, these guys have gone a long time without a base runner. You have to go all the way back to the 2nd inning for their last one, as they haven't been able to solve this guy at all.
Adrian Beltre will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And it doesn't feel like these guys have really been in the ball game, but all of a sudden here, 1 pitch could make this interesting again.
And a big swing from Beltre, but this is a routine ground ball for short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rangers leave 1. They're down 5-1. Number 70 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Got away with one there. That's the definition of a hanging curve.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Wandy Rodriguez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman, Moreland. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Well, it's still a 4-run ball game, but this is a good job of retiring the first two men to greet him here in the 6th. 4 is still a manageable number with this much time left to be played in the game.
Jordan Schaefer will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Murphy is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 5-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Nelson Cruz will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Come on now, it's to the K right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And he's only given up 1 run so far, but here in the 7th, you have to be alert for signs of tiring.
In there, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And these guys really just haven't had too many favorable counts so far. Seems like they're always behind.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
And as we take a look at his pitch count here, you can see he's exactly double the number of strikes versus balls. That's just about where you want to be.
Mike Napoli will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First offering on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
David Murphy will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros on top, 5-1. Now Ron Washington is out to confer with the home plate umpire, so it appears we'll have a double switch here. Mark Lowe will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 57, Mark Lowe. Now playing left field and batting in the ninth spot.
Jed Lowry will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And this is low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Showing some patience off a new pitcher here in the 7th.
And he's flying open a bit, Soup. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, one thing you don't want to do is come in and go 3-0 to the first guy you face leading off an inning. It's a long road back after that.
Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
And if he could have made that pitch on 0-0 instead of 3-0, this would be a different story.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, not exactly what he wanted to do with the 3, 4, 5 guys to follow. He'll really have to bear down now.
J.D. Martinez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1 pitch on the way. And there's ball 2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Two. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
And with a full count, you need to shorten your approach here.
this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
And here's a look at that fastball from the camera behind home plate. From this angle, you wonder how anyone could get a bat on that pitch. I mean, that's coming right at you like it's shot out of a cannon.
Carlos Lee will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And Lee will really be in the driver's seat now as the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a dangerous count here. You don't want to give in, but you sure don't want to walk him.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. The 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 5 and the Rangers 1. Mitch Moreland will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Mitch Moreland.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And you'd love these 8 and 9 guys to get something going here before the lineup turns over.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. I had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Foul. And this is grounded foul off to the right side past Lee over at first. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off. Now a swing and a ground ball.
but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
And a great job at the plate to get it to 3-2. He's taken the ones he's needed to and fouled off the tough ones.
Now a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. Martinez moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Craig Gentry will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Craig Gentry.
He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And he really hasn't gone 2-0 on too many hitters all night long.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
And he has consistently hit that spot so far, unlike his counterpart, who could not seem to locate his pitches.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And this is what you want against a guy that's tiring. Really grind out the at-bat.
Grounded, foul. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Bogusevic is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Into the 8th inning of work now, and if it's possible, it looks like he's just getting better as he goes along.
Ian Kinsler will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And it's been surprising to me how little of a fight these guys have put up in the late going.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to Lee will be in time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're down here 5-1. Home half of the 8th about to begin. Quickly, though, let's have a look back at how the Astros got themselves to a better state. And it occurred back in the 4th inning on this long home run. Get to a better state, State Farm. Brian Bogusevic will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two and two now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Left field. Gentry has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Chris Johnson will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. This pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Showing real good patience there at the plate.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes, 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
I don't know what he's complaining about there. That was pretty clearly ball 4, but he obviously didn't think so. So that's a good time for the catcher to go out and calm his pitcher down.
Jason Castro will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. one's wide of the mark, ball 3. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Fouled back. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. They're down 5-1. And there indeed is Elvis Andrus. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And if these guys can indeed close this one out here in the 9th, they'll pick up the victory despite only getting 5 hits total. They found a way to make them count, though.
1-0 pitch now. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
Well, definitely not the way he wanted to start this 9th inning when he's looking for a complete game.
Left field, way back there, and this is going to clear the wall by plenty. It's a home run. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, you might file this under too little too late, but this home run's going to cut into that lead just a bit. This one might not be over yet.
Now Brad Mills makes his way toward home plate, and I believe we'll have a double switch here. Wilton Lopez will be the new pitcher.
For Houston, now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 59, Wilton Lopez. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 16, Matt.
Josh Hamilton will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Even with a left-hander at the plate, they went out and got a righty from the pen, and the results were not quite what they wanted.
Fernando Abad will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Finally starting to show a little life tonight with the bats, but the question is, can they keep it going?
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. Oh, and it's over his head.
Well, they went against percentages, bringing in the lefty to face a right-handed batter. In fact, it does not pay off for him.
Brett Myers is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Nelson Cruz will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. 1-0 on the way. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Lead is over and he puts it away for the first down.
And this is a nice play on the move over there at first. On most plays like this, he's got to concern himself with base coaches, umpires, railings, tarps, but he's able to run this one down and make it look easy in the process.
Mike Napoli will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
And with a base open here on 2-0, he better not groove one.
Two and one now.
Yeah, on 2-0, even if he had a green light, that's one he should go ahead and let go by. That was in a tough spot.
Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2.
Oh, and one thing you just can't have here at the plate is a strikeout.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Schaefer is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Sacrifice fly in the RBI that time, as you got to figure he got the job done there.
Michael Young will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And here's the man of the hour right here. This is definitely the guy you want up in this spot.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, the last thing a manager wants to happen in this spot is to have his pitcher suddenly lose the strike zone and put the possible tying run on base. He's starting to paint himself into a corner now.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Mitch Moreland will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to Lee at first to be in time for the final out of the ball game.
Well, I'm sure they're thinking this was a little too close for comfort, but they hang on to win it in a close ball game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Well, Matt, he turned it over to the bullpen in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings for him, and he was hitting his spots throughout.
So that'll just about wrap things up tonight. For Dave Campbell and Eric Karros, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 12 The Show. For more, get out your smartphones and click on over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 5-3. Highlights from the night in Houston are coming up next. For all of us here at the show, good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.